having a great day. And to all my new subscribers, thank you for tuning into my channel. I just realized there's only 12 more days until Easter. So I wanted to start making a few Easter recipes for you. So I'm here with the cameraman. I'm ducked out in my jelly bean apron and my Easter egg tablecloth. And as you can see over here, I have these beautiful white flowers. My birthday was last week, and this bouquet of flowers was given to me by our good friends Marie and Jeff Hunt. So thank you guys. I thought it would look perfect on the table. So let's get started. Today I'm going to make a simple Easter dessert dip. It's actually an Easter malted milk dip. Technically, it's a malted milk Easter dip. And it's so easy to make. It would look fantastic and taste delicious on your dessert table. You can make it the night before. It's so easy. Let your kids make it. You know how I feel about getting your kids into the kitchen. So before I get started, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, look below the video. You'll see a red word. It says subscribe. Just tap it. It'll turn black and you're a subscriber to my channel. And if you see the little bell next to the word subscribe, beep, ring that bell. And all it means is every time I put a new video up, you'll get a notification that just says the Baking Diva has a video up. So that's all there is to it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Put it in a small bowl. Then I'm going to take my hand mixer today. Don't you love my pink mixer? And I'm going to whip the cream until it gets fluffy and it makes peaks. I don't want to whip it too fast because the bowl is small and I don't want it to be flying out of the bowl. So let me get this all whipped. And then when I'm done, we'll come on to the second step. So I'll be back in a second as soon as I get this whipped cream whipped and it makes peaks, and then we'll go on. Okay, I've whipped the cream until it, woo, live TV. I whipped the cream until it made some nice soft peaks. And then next I'm going to take 1 block, an 8-ounce block of regular cream cheese. And I'm going to put it in a larger bowl. And I'm going to beat that until it's smooth. I prefer to use the full regular cream cheese. It comes out a lot better than if you buy like the non-fat or the low-fat. So let me mix this up a little bit until I can smooth out the cream cheese. Okay. It's a lot easier for me if I stand up, but the cameraman gets better pictures if I sit down, so I have to struggle a tiny bit, but that's okay. Okay. Now next what I'm going to do is to the cream cheese mixture, I'm going to add 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, but I'm going to add it slowly. I'm going to put it in a little bit at a time while I beat up the confectioner's sugar with the cream cheese. I love my pink mixer. If you saw my Q&A that I just did with a few of the other baker YouTube friends of mine the other day, you'll remember that I said that my favorite color was turquoise blue. It is, but second is pink. I love pink. And plus my daughter, Dawn, is a breast cancer survivor. So pink has a lot more meaning to me. So once people know that you like something, they usually buy you things, and so I have a lot of great pink baking accessories now. You can never have too many. So I'm whipping this cream cheese and confectioner's sugar until it gets nice and smooth. I'm going to put the rest of it in now. Okay. Alrighty, almost incorporated. Not even used to using my hand mixer. I use my KitchenAid stand mixer for everything. But I didn't think this warranted that. I thought this would come out a lot better just using the hand mixer. Alright, this is looking good. Alright, that's all incorporated nicely. So to that, make sure I have the right measurements, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You all know how I much love vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Can always add a little bit more to taste, but the recipe does call for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let me incorporate that a little bit. Okay, and then what I'm going to add to that, and this is kind of the ingredient that makes this really taste so good. We are going to add to that a 1/2 cup of malted milk powder. Now let me show you what I'm using. I'm using the Ovaltine Classic Malt. If you can find, you know, another brand, that's fine, but this will work just well. So let me put in 1/2 cup of the malted milk. We have to give that a nice malted milk flavor. Get that mixed in. Get it all combined. Oh, this smells so good. Cameraman, do you like malted milk?
I love it.
What are those candies we used to eat? We still eat them. What were they called? Those malted milk candies. They were kind of big, covered with chocolate. You always said you liked them.
Malted milk balls.
No, Whoppers. They're
Whoppers.
Yeah, Whoppers.
That was my second choice.
Okay. Let me just hold the bowl up for a second and show them what it looks like. This looks, oh, it looks so good so far. It's a light brown color and it smells like pure malted milk. So good. All right. Now to this malted milk mixture, I'm going to now slowly fold in my whipped cream that I whipped earlier. And I'm going to do that with my spatula. Whoops. Such a messy baker, but that's okay. As long as it tastes good in the end, that's all that matters. Right, cameraman?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me get some of this off the beaters. We don't want to waste any. Take my spoon and get that off there.
Do you need my tongue for that?
You are a wacky cameraman. No, I do not. Do you think all the baking ladies out there think you're a funny cameraman?
Well, I believe so.
All right, making a mess here. So let me fold in the whipped cream to the malted milk mixture. Now, once I get this all folded in, do you know what's coming next? I'm not asking you, cameraman. I'm asking the ladies.
I was going to suggest a shot of Jameson.
No, you and your Jameson. All of you that follow me know I'm Italian. The cameraman's Irish. He has a one-track mind. Jameson. And if you listen to my Q&A, you would find out that I don't even drink alcoholic beverages. I'm always the designated driver. But the Irishman does, Mr. Jameson.
Well, that's why I have a car with a GPS, so you can find your way home.
Oh, very funny. You can tell we're married a lot of years, right?
How many years would that be?
Well, we don't have to tell them again. They can listen to my Q&A and they can find out.
Well, it's a half a century come November.
All right, so this is all mixed up.
I should have said September.
This is all mixed up. It looks good. All right, now comes the special part. I have over here a bag of Whoppers. These are mini robin eggs. These are the ones I love. So what I did is the recipe calls for a half a cup of crushed robin's eggs, the malted milk ones. So here I have a cup, half a cup, and they're all pretty colors for Easter. Cameraman, did you eat any? Looks like there's a few missing out of there.
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No.
I might want to just put a couple of others in.
Yeah.
There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these malted milk eggs in a little Ziploc bag. And I'm going to take my handy dandy hammer. This is my own personal hammer. If you have a mallet, you can use a mallet. And I'm going to not pulverize these, I'm just going to chop them. Because we want to add a half a cup of chopped malted milk eggs, to the recipe. Kids will have fun doing this. Get them into the kitchen. Get them off of those electronics. You know I have the 4 grandchildren in between their phones and their iPads and their Xbox and what else do they have? Their PlayStations. It's becoming a little much, but they all like to bake with me, so that's okay. So I have these chopped fairly well. I'm going to add this half a cup of malted milk, chopped up eggs, to my mixture. And I'm going to fold them in with my handy dandy spatula. This looks really good. Okay, so once you have this all incorporated, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about an hour to chill. Now you can make this the night before if you want, but I'm going to put it in for about an hour, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to have a taste testing, and I'll show you what you can serve it with and see if we like it. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I took the bowl out of the refrigerator. I did cover it with some plastic wrap. I had it in the refrigerator for about an hour and a half. But you can leave it in there longer. You can even leave it in there overnight if you want to make it the night before. So this recipe is great served with graham crackers. You could put Teddy Grahams around it, regular graham crackers, pretzels. So what I did is I broke up some pretzels, graham crackers, and then I put little pretzels on this dish. I'm going to spoon my dip into this bowl. It really smells so good, and it looks good too, with those little pieces of the malted milk robin's eggs in there, and some of the coating on the eggs sort of, I guess, melts a little bit when it's in the mixture. It almost gives it a little bit of a rainbow effect. So I'm going to put this in. I know for sure the cameraman's going to be tasting this, right, cameraman?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, let me move this to the side. Now, last but not least, I took a few more of the robin's eggs, the mini malted milk robin's eggs, and I crushed them just a little bit. And I'm going to put a few of them on the top to decorate the top of this. And if you want, you can even put a couple of whole ones on there. It just makes it look so pretty. This is a fantastic dip. Really, you should try this for Easter. It looks so pretty in this bowl. Okay. I'm putting a few more on because I like the way it looks. And there we have it. I'm going to tilt the bowl a little bit and see if you can see it. Cameraman, can you catch it at all? I'll put a still picture at the end of the video. But this looks fantastic. So I'm going to taste a little bit of it. I'm going to use one of my little graham crackers. Dip it into the end. This dip is fantastic. It's really good. You have to make it. So I'm going to say this dip gets a 10. It does taste delicious with the graham cracker. If you make it, give me a comment and let me know how you liked it. So I want to wish everybody who celebrates Easter a happy Easter. I'll be putting my bunny costume on soon when I have the egg hunt here for the grandchildren. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the thumbs up, like, make a comment, and subscribe. And I just want to thank everybody for watching. Toodles!